Hi guys, Blue Phantom TCG here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Mirage Gaogamon deck profile. But before I do get into this deck profile, I do want to have just a little bit of a discussion video. I just want to say thank you guys for making my channel get up to 36 subscribers. With my other attempts at YouTube, I've never gotten up to that amount. I tried a video game channel that didn't go good, and a Yu-Gi-Oh channel that also didn't go as well as this channel is doing right now, as I've only been really posting for about a month consistently. I've only been posting for 2 weeks consistently. I've also gotten down a schedule, which I will get into. But yeah, just want to thank you guys a lot for that, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my content. Speaking of that schedule, I'm going to be trying to post on every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I know I didn't post a video last Saturday, and then this video is coming out on a Monday. But it's because in between I'll do like deck profiles. It'll mostly be gameplay videos on those days. Saturday will be whatever I want, or will be vlog content. I'll try to do vlogs. Speaking of vlogs, if this channel can reach 100 subscribers by the end of December, I know I'm setting a really short time to reach that number, which I hope I can actually reach. That'd be really cool if I can reach before it. But I plan on going to Digimon Nationals, and this is one of the decks I want to bring, so that's why I'm doing a deck profile, because I really do love this deck. But if I can get to 100, I will actually try to make a huge vlog. Of course, that might not come out for 2 weeks after the event, but should be really cool. Just try and do a vlog, and I'll try and get help from one of my friends. With competitive, with me playing games on this channel too, point out the mistakes I'm making. I am not even joking when I say that I love reading those comments pointing out my misplays. As I kind of do want to be competitive in this game, reading what I'm doing wrong or how I'm reading the cards wrong, because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player at heart, I don't read cards, really does help. And yeah, it's everything I really wanted to talk about. And this part will probably get skipped over a lot, but who really cares? It's my channel, I want to do what I want. Let's get into the deck profile. First up for our eggs, we have 4 Wanyamon. You only need 4 of this card. In all honesty, you can play 3 eggs and get away with it. This game is never going to go to a grind game. You're either going to die really fast or you're going to win really fast. Next up, we have our level 3s. First of all, we have Gaomon, our Searcher Gaomon. This card is really good. The one thing I don't understand is why we trash cards whenever we search. It's like the weirdest thing, but it's whatever. Most of this time, this card is only going to be grabbing one thing, but if it does grab a Tamer, it's really good. And then sending the rest to trash, like if you send a Full Moon Meteor Impact to trash, it kind of hurts. Next up, we have the EX4 Gaomon. This card is also really good, just being able to play it out for 3 costs, make both of you and your opponent draw a card. And if you have Mirage Gaogamon out, that's already attacked, and your opponent's you use its effect to get its hand down. To get their hand down. Being able to play this, make them draw a card, and then be able to swing again with Mirage to get another unsuspend for free is really, really good. Because you're most likely going to have 3 memory for playing the card. And then last for our level 3s, we have BT13 Gaomon. This card gains memory. It's really good. Oh, wait, no. The EX4 one gains memory. This one's really good if you don't really have anything, but you have a Tamer out to just go attack with it, get 2 free draws out of it. It is really good. Next up, we have our level 4s. We have, first of all, 4 BT13 Gaomon. Being able to play a Thomas from your hand for free is really good. And then also, the 1000 DP comes up, like with this Gaomon. You get over a lot of stuff in Mirage with him being at base 15k. So being able to go up to like 16 or 17k to attack is really good. Then next up we have EX4 Gaogamon. Being able to just Digivolve, bounce a level 3 to hand, And then if you have the Gaogamon with a memory, that gains a memory, you gain a memory for free, so it's only basically 1 cost. And then also just him being able to gain a memory every time you do it on your turn is really good. And then last off, we have 2 Gaogamon. It's okay. Being able to attack just to gain a memory if they have 8 cards in hand is meh. But the main effect is its it's inheritable, it's really good, just being able to bounce a level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand if you have a Tamer in play. Next up, we have our level 7s. We have, first of all, 3 EX4 Mod Gaogamon. I wish I had 4. I can't find a 4th one anywhere here. Because this is the better Mod Gaogamon. The other 2 are okay. Well, specifically the BT11 one is okay. The BT13 one is not that good. But yeah, no, just being able to Digivolve it, bounce an opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon back to the hand is really good, and then him being able to unsuspend if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand is really good. And then next up we have triple BT13 Mod Gaogamon. This card is not really good. It's good. Thanks to the comments, to people in the comments, they pointed out that this is anytime an opponent's card is added to hand, it's not a choice. So, I'm not going to be misplaying with this anymore, just from reading that, but that's why I appreciate comments. What's good about this card is it becoming a blocker, and then your Digimon getting 2k DP for every 4 cards in your opponent's hand is just really good. And then last but not least, we have 1 BT13 Mod Gaogamon. If I had the 4th EX4 Mod Gaogamon, I would play it over this. This card is really not good. It has the same inheritable as the BT11. Next up, we have our level 6s. First of all, we have the BT11 Mirage Gaogamon. This card is broken. Being a walking floodgate on your opponent's turn, whenever they add enough card to their hand, you just gain memory for every 4 cards in their hand. If your opponent has 4, if their opponent has 12 cards in their hand, they give you 3 memory, which will most likely pass over the turn, or will make their Tamer not good and give them down to 0. So it's really, really annoying to play with against. And yeah, and just being able to bounce the security opponent's hand if your opponent doesn't have any Digimon out on the board is really good. That effect rarely comes up to do that, but when it does, it hurts your opponent, because then you can just go into burst mode and kill them right then and there. Then last up for our level 6s, we have 2 BT13 Mirage Gaogamon. This card being able to also be a floodgate and bounce Tamers to the hand is really, really annoying. And then also being able to play Tamers out from your Thomases specifically out from your hand is really good. Just get free advantage for playing this card. And yeah, also Evade comes up a lot. Evade is really good. And then, not technically a level 6, the only level 7 rerun is Mirage Gaogamon Burst Mode. This card is really good. What can I say about Mirage Gaogamon Burst Mode that, like, no one has said? Bounces a card and a Digimon to hand for free, gets rid of, like, deletion effects. And yeah, just being a really annoying, and then gaining memory for it is just really, really good. And then also, just OTK your opponent with it. Like, this card just wins, like, about 60% of the time. When you play this card, you're gonna win that game, like, on the spot. It's ridiculous. And why I like this deck, because when you get this card, it just explodes. And then last but not least, we have our option cards and our tamer cards. Sorry for the... Yeah, there we go. First of all, we have 2 blue memory boost. This card is really good. Just being able to gain 2 memory. If your opponent passes you to 1, go up to 3, and then just play out your cards. And then also being able to just dig down in your deck. The one main problem is that it can't add tamers. But that will change as soon as we get the in-training cards, which I'm still going to be playing 1 of this, but 1 blue memory boost comes out. And I'll talk about the other card that comes out for the second copy of the in-training. Then next up, we have Full Moon Meteor Impact. This card is really good too. This card will never cost 8. It says 8 cost, but it's lying, because you're going to gain memory back for just bouncing a card to your opponent's hand. just for removing it from the board. It's really good. And then you hit into it at your opponent's... If your opponent runs into it in your security, and then you have the PT-11 Mirage Gaogamon out, ouch. That's going to hurt. Bouncing your Digimon to your hand and then gaining memory for it is just really, really brutal. And then last but not least, we have our Tamers. We have triple of the BT-13 Thomas. This card is really, really good. Just being able to, tap it to make your opponent draw a card. So if your opponent's at, let's say, use Mirage Gaogamon Burst Mode's effect to bot deck some cards. They're now at 8 cards in hand. And then you unsuspend them. You attack again. Tap this Thomas, make both you and your opponent draw a card. And then you get to do the Mirage Gaogamon effect again, which is really, really good. Then next up we have this BT4 Thomas H. Norstein. Really good, just draws you a card, and then also just tap it if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand to attack again with their Mirage Gaogamon is just really stupid good. Yeah, I like this card. And it also digs you a card because it just draws on place. And then last but not least, we have 2 Nikolai Petrov. This card is good. This is the other card that I'm going to take out for the other in-training. You'd much rather play the in-training cards over Nikolai. I'm only going to run 1 Nikolai. Because I think Nikolai is actually, decently good. Just being able to give your Mirage Gaogamon jamming, so you don't have to worry about running into, security stuff, is really, really good. So anyways, guys, if you guys liked that video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys continue to watch my video. Have a good day. Make sure that you have a good day, and I will see you guys later. Peace.